All right, ladies and gentlemen, so you are here for the fifth and final reaction in our reactivity of metals lab. So again, the question that we're trying to answer is which metal is the most reactive? And in this video, we're gonna focus on magnesium. So we're gonna react magnesium with silver nitrate, lead nitrate, copper sulfate, hydrochloric acid, and potassium chloride. We are looking for evidence that a chemical reaction is gonna take place. So here is magnesium. Okay, so here's the magnesium metal. And you need to think about where magnesium is on the periodic table, how many valence electrons does it have, and what kind of reactions we might get from that. So the first solution we're gonna react it with is silver nitrate. Right away, you can see that it definitely turned a very, very, very dark color. Okay. So there's definitely a dark color. It's almost like disintegrating almost. Like there's little flakes of magnesium that are kind of falling apart in there. So that was a definite, like very quick reaction. Not quite as explosive as calcium, but still a very quick reaction. Our second solution is lead nitrate. Again, we see an unexpected color change. This one is starting to produce a gas. So there is a gas that is being produced. You can see that it's starting to bubble up from the bottom. Okay. It does not feel warm on the bottom yet, but there was a gas that was produced and there was definitely an unexpected color change. And if you go back to the first one, it looks like you can't hardly even tell that there were different little chunks. It's all kind of like blended together. It's almost like mushy now. It's kind of gross. Okay, so the same thing is kind of happening here where the magnesium is actually kind of disintegrating and it's almost dissolving. So that's kind of an interesting observation. The next solution that we're going to react with is copper sulfate. So again, this is copper sulfate and magnesium metal. And right away, you can see that a gas is being produced. So that one happened pretty quickly. It looks like it's kind of along the same line as the other two, where there's a gas that's being produced. It turned a really dark color. It's almost kind of disintegrating. So the magnesium metal is kind of breaking apart and almost disintegrating a little bit. That one's a little warm to the touch, so you can see that there was a little bit of heat given off on that one. The fourth solution is with the hydrochloric acid. And you can see right away that the magnesium and the hydrochloric acid are reacting very quickly. So it's producing a gas. It's turning almost like a white. So whereas the first three turned black, this one is turning really white. So you can kind of see the pieces of magnesium in there. This one is also a little warm, so you can say that a little bit of heat was given off. Okay, that one's kind of falling apart just like the first three were. Finally, the last reaction, the last solution is potassium chloride. So this is potassium chloride and magnesium metal. It doesn't look like anything is happening yet. We'll give it a couple more seconds. So there is no reaction between the magnesium metal and the potassium chloride, but magnesium reacts with the other four solutions. So make sure you guys write those observations down in your data table. You will need that evidence when you go to do your lab conclusion.